This week in client sessions, the word surrender has been coming up a lot, and I wanted to share a thought here with you and see what you think, see if it's something you might want to experiment with. So by now I know a lot of you are familiar with the practice of creating your own reality, the law of attraction, manifesting your desire. And I know that further, a lot of you have taken those practices into the next step of really surrendering that desire. So once you state your intention, once you get clear on your visualization, you understand the power of letting that go to the universe so that your higher intelligence can bring to you the synchronicities of events and people and places that match your desires, and then you can start to really weave the reality of those desires. Well, what if you went even a step beyond into surrender period? What if you took an opportunity several times a day maybe to be in a state of surrender? So I invite you the next time today you are noticing feelings of irritation or anxiety or fear, that's a big one, any kind of resistance. First, notice it, observe it, acknowledge it, feel where it's coming from, and then consciously see if you can let it go. And I don't mean let go of the feeling as much as let go your attachment to it or you're trying to control it. Another way to explain this would be, what if you let yourself go into a bit of free fall or freedom? So even for a few seconds. So this doesn't mean we let go of our rational thinking or our obligations or any of that good real world stuff. That's important. But if you could also begin to incorporate a greater sense of surrender, lightness, freedom. And because I have found that most of us, or a lot of us, spend a lot of time in control, and we're not aware that we've done that. We've begun to normalize that kind of tight grip that we have on our lives or important aspects of our lives due to fear or other emotions. And so this is an opportunity to catch that and weave into it a little bit of a different energy and see what happens. My guess is that attitude of lightness or surrender allows the universe to bring in more noticings, more opportunities, more choice points for you in creating what it is that you really want. So when we are in a state of control or fear, holding on, we reduce the real estate that we have for really opening up to all sorts of choices, all sorts of ways to bring to us the outcomes that we're wanting. So play with that a bit today. Surrender, just surrender, period. Let go of the steering wheel, so to speak. Let go of the sides of the riverbank. Feel that lift, that lightness when you just say, you know what, for 10 seconds, I'm just gonna let it all go. I'm just gonna breathe and be light and be free. You can always return to previous behaviors. You can always return to having your hands a bit on the dial, but how often do you really let yourself just let it all go? Something to think about, something to experiment with. All right, see you later.